What would happen if one day the colors of the world decided not to get along? That's exactly what happened one morning in the small town of Paintville, where the rainbow refused to come out. In that place lived three very special colors: Rulo Red, Azulina Blue, and Bright Green Verdi. Each one believed they were the most important. Rulo Red claimed he was passion, fire, and strength. "Without me, strawberries would be gray," he shouted as he marched through the town square. Azulina, calm and elegant, replied, "I am the sky and the sea. Without me, the world would have no depth." Verdi, full of energy, responded, "I am life. Trees, plants, and even frogs owe their color to me." The problem began when they all wanted to paint the sun with their own color. Rulo wanted it red, Azulina wanted it blue, and Verdi, bright green. The town's great brush, named Big Bristle, was caught in the middle of the argument, not knowing whom to obey. "Enough," said Big Bristle. "If you keep fighting, I'll stay still. I won't paint anything else." And so it happened. Without Big Bristle, the world lost its color. The sky turned gray. Flowers became ash. Everything seemed asleep. The children of Paintville came out of their homes with wide eyes. "Where is the rainbow?" they asked sadly. Azulina felt guilty when she saw a little girl crying beside a flowerless field. "Maybe I overreacted," she whispered. Rulo lowered his head when he saw tomatoes refusing to grow. "Maybe I did too," he murmured. Verdi looked at his reflection in a dull puddle and realized something was wrong. "None of us shines without the others," he admitted. The three colors gathered beside Big Bristle. "We want to fix it," they said in unison. "We miss each other." Big Bristle stretched happily. "At last. Let's paint the world again." They began with the sky, a bit of blue, a touch of red for the sunrise, and a hint of green for the leaves dancing in the wind. The flowers smiled again. The sun was painted golden, and the fields regained their thousand shades. But suddenly, something strange happened. From the shadows emerged a new color, gloomy gray. Gloomy gray was sad. "No one ever invites me. Everyone thinks I'm boring." Azulina gently approached. "Gray, you make our colors stand out. You're the rest in the middle of all the brightness." Rulo hugged him tightly. "You're like the clouds that announce the rain. Without you, rainbows wouldn't exist." Verdi nodded. "Besides, in your shades live wolves, elephants, and even magical stones." Gloomy Gray smiled for the first time in centuries. "Do you really think I have a place?" "Of course," they all said. "The world needs all colors, even the ones that seem sad." From that day on, in Paintville, all the colors lived in harmony, and no shade felt lesser than another. The children laughed again, houses filled with murals, and rainbows appeared even in puddles. Big Bristle no longer had to choose between them. Now it painted blends, shadows, lights, and emotions. Even gray days had their charm, because everyone knew that something beautiful would follow. Azulina, Rulo, Verdi, and Gray strolled together at sunset, proud of their new friendship. Sometimes, laughter could be heard among the colors as they danced with the wind. Moral: no color shines brighter than another, beauty lies in the blend, not in the competition. See you very soon with more magical stories that will take you to incredible worlds.